Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. If my eyes look any watery at all today, it's because I just had a massive cough session. Very sore throat. That's not even really sore, it's just very tickly throat. Hello to Dragon Capybara. Welcome back once again. But I will say for today's stream, I've got not high hopes, but not low hopes. I'm gonna say better hopes about taking on a 6-star raid, because I checked last night when midnight rolled around, and we have a 6-star water type raid, and the Pokemon, maybe you can hit hard, sure, but defensively it's not really that crazy great. So we may be able to pull through something. I don't know. Oh, you fixed the deck, Dragon? Excellent. Glad to hear that. You've updated it, I believe, with the Lucario V and the V Max, correct? Good stuff. Alright, let's see where we at here. Hey, excuse me. I think I just snorted out some of my sickness. One sec. That doesn't sound great, I'm sure. I could have muted. Rats, I don't know anything that I'm doing. Am I even unmuted? Oh, I am. Okay. How am I looking? I'm good? I think I'm alright. Welcome to Luciano. Talking about Regional Gardevoir. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. All these Paradox Pokemon, I consider them to be their own version of regional variants. But it's not necessarily regional, it's temporal. Say like Roaring Moon. I always go back to that because of Salamence. I know Salamence. Having its temporal past variant being the Roaring Moon as opposed to standard Salamence. That's how I consider these temporal Pokemon. These Paradox Pokemon. That's just the way I'm looking at it, though. My own head canon, so to speak. It has pants, has blade hands, and it's psychic fighting. So it's basically Gallade. Anyway, cool. You guys have the V. I keep saying V Max. Sorry, Dragon. V-Star Lucario. And hello to Anne-Marie Hedgehog and Unknown Spike. I'm just going to put a quick question out there for those of you who were with us during the Legends Arceus members-only stream earlier. Do you like having all these episodes, all these streams, like all in one chunk? Or do you like when they're sort of broken up throughout the day? Because I was thinking, the reason I'm doing these closer now, I think it makes more sense, at least in my head, for you folks to be able to sit here for a decent amount of time and watch a bunch of things all at once. We'll try this test for, like, another several days, and we'll see how convenient you find it. And if so, what I might even do is push all streaming towards the later block of the day. Aim for, say, 6-ish for Legends Arceus, 7:30 for Pokemon Violet, and then 9 o'clock for Pokemon Shield. Now, of course, the Legends Arceus and the Shield episodes are all members exclusive for now, but after the week has passed, everyone will get to see them. So if you're not a member, don't worry about you're missing out. It's just got to wait a little bit longer. The reason for that is people who are members of the channel, they do pay a monthly membership fee, so they got to get a little extra bonus for doing that and helping to support me. So that's the reason we do have members exclusive stuff. Excuse me. And hello, Dark Greninja. Welcome to the stream. Hello to Anne-Marie as well. I think I already said hello, but anyways, hello to everybody who's here. Dragon, Unknown, Anne-Marie, Luciano, Dark. Greetings. Unknown Spike and Anne-Marie do prefer it this way. I thought it might make more sense. That way you don't have to, like, get up, leave, come back, and, like, remember an hour later. Oh, wait, Chaz is coming back again. Regional Gardevoir's kicking can be used for self-defense. Presumably also for offense? I would just guess. Alright, let's get into recording. Let's jump on over to the main screen. Let's get into the game. Because as I said at the start, I have moderately less low hopes, let's put it, about taking on my 6-star raid for the day. And I'll show you that. Dragon says, you feel like Legends and Violet should be switched around in the new time idea. Honestly, we could do that. Yeah. So we can do, like, we do the public stream earlier and then have the 2 members exclusive streams follow afterwards. Excuse me. Anyways, well, again, this is still, we're kind of playing with it here. I'll playing around with the schedule, let's say. But I will put on our channel, our community tab on the channel, I'll throw the ideas out there and everyone can sort of respond to that and throw their feedback in. Do you like having all the streams clumped together? And which order would you like to see them in, let's say? Anyways, let's check my guys here. I have to tell you some bad news also. Excuse me. We'll get to that in a little bit, but I guess there's nothing to do but go for it. Dark Greninja's Frogadier just evolved. It's now a Dark type Greninja. Excuse me. I am still coughed up. Okay, timer begins now. First 13-minute recording happening right now. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. The good news and the bad news are coming your way in just a moment here in the realm of, I should say, region of Paldea. Where am I? Where is this place? Oh, this is the Great Crater over there. Okay. We are here once again in Pokemon Violet. We have some interesting things to tend to today. One such thing being a potential victory over a 6-star raid finally. I'll show you that in just a moment here. And there's a number of 5-star raids we can probably tackle as well. Water and flying type that our Miraidon is going to be super effective against. And as you can see, we've got our full squad ready here. Now you're probably saying, wait, full squad? What about your fiery goldfish? Let me tell you something. You know the move Explosion? You know how critical hits are in the game? Chi-Yu has been destroyed, or fainted. Into the healing chamber it goes, thanks to a Forretress's critical explosion. Now, there was a Forretress outbreak. I thought, oh, that'd be a cool shiny to find. Let's go just do some training off of that. Let's get a bunch of some Pineco husks. Let's sell, you know, extra items, which, by the way, I'm going to do that in just a second, too. Near the end of running out of all our PP, because that's what I usually do, is I'll burn through all of the PP that my Pokemon has, and then go heal up and start going for items we need for TMs. Almost at the very end of running out of all the PP, critical explosion. Chi-Yu is gone. But not forgotten, and not gone permanently, because of course as soon as we find the other two Herba Mystica, we are going to be able to bring back a bunch of Pokemon. Now, first of all, I want some more LP. Let's exchange items or materials for LP. We've got a whole lot of these shoulder pearls that have been just burning a hole in my pocket. A whole bunch of ghastly gas that have been burning a hole in my pocket. What else do we have that's over 100? There's the Pineco Huskuses. So we'll sell those, or exchange, I suppose. And the only other thing I have more than 100 of, I think, is the Gimme Ghoul coins, which I'm not going to gimme away just yet. Let's sell for 29,280 LPs. Just make sure I have enough for making TMs in the future. Alright, let us sell other materials. I see there's some feedback on which order the games are working for everybody. So again, I'll put a message on the community tab about what would we like, or what would you guys like to see order-wise of how to do each game each day. But for right now, I'm going to sell off the Great Balls and the Ultra Ball, because I don't use those boys. I'm going to sell off, yes, I'm going to sell off all these experience candies, because I can get my training through battle. And plus, look at the cash we're bringing in with this stuff. And now there's the treasures. We're going to trade in the nuggets, star pieces. I'm going to hang on to the Pearl String and the Comet Shard, because those are going to be pretty good. I like to give those in the shiny auctions that we do, assuming I get some shiny Pokemon. Because those are a nice little bonus to give to the viewers as well for competing and winning the shiny auction. And I can, you know, survive not parting with those items there. That's only, what, 22,500? Not a problem. Alright, excuse me. So, what I'm going to do right now is make sure Miraidon is ready for my battle coming up. You got all the moves I want. I feel like I should do one other thing. No, you know what? I like being able to paralyze with Discharge. I'm considering Substitute. But I don't know. What I do definitely want to do, though, excuse me, is change the held item. I want to give you back your magnet for maximum electric output. Magnet, there it is. Okay, no covert cloak anymore, so we could get hit by secondary effects. We're going to go and find the 6-star of the day. I think it's right down here. So it is a water type 6-star raid. And I'll show you who it is. And actually, Luciano, you may take an interest in this one, let's say. It says you're not going to be able to play Scarlet because you need to wait till April for your $300 gift card. So you have to hold out a little bit. But you know what? By the time you get to play it, Pokemon Home should be connectable with it. So that way, if you have any older games, you'll already be able to advance Pokemon forward into the future of the Paldea region, which is cool. All right. Switch you back to battle mode, Miraidon. Everybody, I'm going to need as many likes as possible on this stream as soon as you can, because that, of course, makes it more likely for me to win, right? Nope. Oops. Nobody tell them the truth. See how many likes we can get for this. Anyways, our 6-star for the day is a water type Gallade. Now, I've fought Gallade in the past. They're not terribly too bad, but again, I was fighting 5-star ones at the time. This being a 6-star could be a little bit different, excuse me, but let us give it the best shot. Alright, bear with me. Oh yeah, I saw Emery say, no, not the golden fish. I love the golden fish. I know, Chi-Yu didn't deserve to get blown up like that. But if we can finally beat a 6-star raid, we could get the 2 Herbas that we need. Excuse me. Ugh. Alright. Hopefully, my Pokemon are more healthy than me. Okay. Let's do this. We're all in this together. We all want to see a 6-star victory here today. Hadron Engine. There we go. Dragon Capybara saying go, Chaz, go. Emery always with that Squirtle squad cheering us on. Charge Beam. How much do we do? As long as we can keep boosting, which we don't. Great. I wonder, should I actually paralyze it first? That might be beneficial. I'll use Discharge until I can get it paralyzed. And going with Charge Beam over... Ooh, that does a lot anyway. Did he just turn backwards for a second there? Miraidon? Anyway. How'd you cure your paralysis? What happened? Oh, there it is. By having Charge Beam instead of Calm Mind, as I said, every hit I do damage to the Gallade, I do boost my Tera Orb charge. Stop it! Okay, we're still okay for a bit. Oh, the defenses are going down, too. Oh, okay, I don't mind the close combat, then. I want a Parabolic Charge to heal up right now, though. Excuse me. You can't... I'm burned. You can't put me to sleep, man. Which is actually good. Let's heal. Yes, Dragon, you're right. It says if I win this, this will be so good. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Back to full. Go for close combat. I dare you. I dare you. Look at this. Luciano says that you can sell your Wii Mini for a bit more cash. You definitely could. It depends on... You're already shielding? Dude. It does depend on what you prioritize more, but if you definitely want to get Scarlet sooner, then if you don't need your Wii Mini, you can absolutely do that. It makes sense to me. Alright, let's Terrasilize. Go for the Electro Drift. Do we still have our Electric Terrain out there? I can't see now. The one time I want to see the field with a glitched camera angle, it's not showing us. Of course. Alright, let's see. Can we do a good chunk to this shield? We still have the Electric Terrain. Its defenses are terrible right now. Oh, man! Come on! You can steal my Orb Charge. I don't care. We've already used it. Well, there goes its negative effect, so its defense is back. It goes down again, though. Huh. Do I still have my stat boost in play? I want to go for a Parabolic Charge. There we go. Parabolic Charge, come on! What do you think? Will we succeed this time? I thought I was going to heal more than that, to be honest. Well, that's okay. Eee! Ooh. Somebody break that shield right now. Break it down. Break it! Ah, oh, Psychic Terrain, come on. Dragon thinks I'm going to win. I mean, it's looking really good. Ah, the burn! Let's heal up, come on. I could have used my heal cheer. I should have thought of that. Shield is down, though. Oh, man. Can we do this? Can we do it without fainting? That'd be sweet. You know, when it breaks the shield, it should flinch that turn. I'm just saying. Ugh. It's so weak. And Marie's saying, go, go, go. Come on, Electro Drift, please. Let me get it. Is this it? I did it! I completed my first 6-star raid on screen with you folks. I knew I could do it someday. I feel like we should catch this guy. We need more Pokeballs too. Alright, now wouldn't it be amazing if I get the 2 herbs I was looking for from this as well? I mean, my hopes are not high for that, but it is possible. Plus, I'll finally get to see what happens after the Rotom phone calls me up again, because I've beaten 2 6-stars off screen, as I said before. I didn't want to see what actually happened yet, so I reset. But we'll find out. Give me some herbs. Oh well. The important thing is we completed the 6-star raid. It wasn't that hard. No, I didn't think that one's going to be difficult because Gallade's defenses are not great, and I didn't even think about it having close combat, lowering its defense along the way. No nickname for you, but thank you for your contribution. Roar to the Tartar! You and your bro saying, good job. Thank you, Dragon. Hello, hello. Chaz, this is Jacques. We just saw the terrestrial energy reading from one of the black crystals disappear a moment ago. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? Do you know anything about that? I won. It wasn't rough at all. What? You battled a Pokemon there? I thought I made it clear that that was too risky. Well, in any case, I'm just glad you're okay, Chaz. Your efforts have helped us come to understand the laws governing terrestrial energy emissions. Thanks for your help. I'm sending you something as a thank you gift. 10,000 lips. Still, even after all this, it seems that the amount of energy being emitted is slowly growing. That means we may continue to see more black crystals appear in the future. That could also be alluding to what's going to happen in the DLC. Maybe there's going to be even stronger things. Listen to this. Random idea just came to mind. Okay, so everyone's debating, speculating that we're going to be getting Kalos as part of the DLC. What first appeared in Kalos? Mega Evolution. What if this is a cool way to bring back Mega Evolution and having Mega Tera raids? What do you think about that? Let me know your thoughts on that. Random idea just came to my head right now. I don't imagine you'll listen to me even if I try to stop you, so I won't be too firm with you. But please continue to be careful out there. By the way, Director Clovell will be madder than a rampaging primate if he finds out, so let's keep those between us two. Talk to you later. Excuse me. We did it. Wow. Let's take a pause break here. I did it, team! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages. I missed a bunch of stuff in the chat. I'm scrolling back a page. Where are we at? Mention of a psychic and fairy type Gallade. I mean, we already have psychic fairy. I mean, I know Gardevoir is more special offensive, Gallade is more physical. But I mean, anything could happen, right? They could make. What if they made regional variants of the Kirlia evolutions, but they have swapped typings, like you say, psychic fighting Gardevoir and psychic fairy Gallade. Who knows? Dark Greninja. I'm way back here, but you say you heard a possible DLC rumor. I think you're saying later on. I was going to read all the stuff I've missed out on though. Dark Greninja says, I heard that there are Gen 5 starter sprites for Scarlet and Violet. I mean, if that is true, again, that leads into the thought that Kalos is going to be added to the game as DLC. Luciano says, oh, I already read that. You can't play Scarlet until you get your gift card in April. Dragon says, I know Dark Greninja and Mega Charizard sprites. You hope Kalos is back in the DLC. Wait, are you saying Mega Charizard sprite is in this? If so, that's pretty cool. And Marie says, you got clothes shopping for Saturday. You're excited. You're going to go with your auntie. Nice. I haven't been clothes shopping in forever. I mean, I have a bunch of these kind of like Hawaiian-style shirts, and I've always said I'm not really a fashionable person, like style-wise, but If I was to pick a style, I kind of like these guys. I got a whole clothing rack over there of different colors. I used to have one color of every color of the rainbow, and way back, couple decades at this point, I was actually, was it a couple decades? Yeah, actually. I was on nationwide television in Canada on a station called Much Music, which was our version of MTV, for those of you who might live in the States or whatever. And just on a whim, like the show I was on was 2 hours long, and every 15-20 minutes I swapped out the whatever colored shirt I had for the next color in the Roy G. Biv, the color spectrum, just to see, does anyone even care? Are they paying attention? And partway into the show, people are like, why does that guy's shirt keep changing color? I don't know what point I had to doing that, but I did it, and they noticed it. Excuse me. Dragon Capybara says Scarlet is the better version. Ooh, the controversy. I don't know about that though, because I'm playing Violet, and I kind of like it. I will say, no, I will kind of agree with you for a certain aspect, and it's the Paradox Pokemon. I kind of don't like that every Violet Paradox Pokemon, they look like robots from the future, you know, but they're all named Iron something. And for the fact that they look like robotic creatures, I feel like they should all have a steel typing to them. The Paradox Pokemon I really don't like in Violet. I do kind of prefer the ones from Scarlet. But other than that, what are the big major differences in the game? Are there any other big differences other than past and future? Let me know if you guys have an or have the information on that. Dragon Capybara says, one day if there aren't any new games, do an old game as a Nuzlocke. I've actually done quite a few Nuzlockes. I did Yellow, I think. Did I ever finish that? I don't remember. I know I started to do Crystal, but then I couldn't keep up with it because I had too much other stuff going on at the time. Excuse me. I forget. I've done a few different kinds of Nuzlockes, though. I do know I went through... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did Yellow, or was it... Yeah, it was Yellow, because we started with a Dratini. And Professor Oak found it in the wild for us, like instead of Pikachu. Let's see. Gardevoir Valiant form should be what type? I'm going to say... Fairy and Cheese type. They should also make a Cheese type, I'm going to say. Dark Greninja's team is Greninja, obviously, Cinderace, Bayonet, Squawkabilly, Espeon, and Pachirisu. And you love that team? Nice. Luciano says, when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have connection with Pokemon Home, or asking when it will, they say it's supposed to be, I believe, March this year, so like just next month. I'm not sure if it's early March, late March, but at some point, last I heard, the third month is when it's supposed to come in here. And I can imagine them doing a special raid, Tera raid event to highlight that. That might be how the starters of Kalos come in, maybe. Don't go to sleep. Dragon would love if Megas come back. I would love that as well. And Anne-Marie saying, I would love it. That would be amazing if it came to Scarlet and Violet. Dragon is back. Anne-Marie, you're going clothes shopping with your auntie now. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm looking at what time it is. You're going to get some dresses for the cruise ship. Nice. Excellent. Nice breezy stuff. Luciano has thought of 2 Pokemon as human. Latios? I think they took human forms at one point. Shiny Koraidon is perfect. I've never seen it. Is Mariano late, everybody? Did Mariano lose or miss out on anything? Anything noteworthy that we should get Mariano caught up on? I'll let you guys take care of that. Of course, you can always go back and watch it yourself, but there may have been something that happened, you know? We'll leave it at that. I gotta get back to doing this next segment, though. So let's resume our recording. Mega Tera Rage would be cool, but OP. But just think, I mean, you know, you can solo some raids, obviously, and, excuse me, it could happen that, you know, it would be doable. Is that a tower I haven't been to? I believe that's a tower I haven't been to. That's a fly location. Anyway, okay, let's cut back to the next segment. Cut back to our I'm on the main screen. I will resume the timer, and now we're going to start doing some 5-star raids, and hopefully getting some Herba Mysticas out of those. So with that complete, let us now take a look at the region and roam around and see which 5 stars we can do to possibly get at least one Herba Mystica today. I would love to do that. I wonder if we can do 6 stars even easier now that we've done the first one. Maybe it should lower their level, right? Would that be fair? Probably not, because once you get the accomplishment of completing a 6-star raid, you don't want it to get easier, do you? I mean, maybe you do because the rewards will be good, but I feel like the rewards should equal the difficulty of the challenge anyway. With that being said, I would also really love to get some Herba Mystica that I do need to pick up. That's just a Quillfish. What else do we have to work with? I'm pretty sure there's a number of decent 5-star raids we can do. Check this water guy. And if I remember correctly, most of them are going to be water type that I've seen once midnight rolled around last night. I'm just so eager to play through the game. Like, I could wait and see these on screen with you, but it's like, but I kind of want to know as soon as possible what I have to look forward to. That makes it sound like I'm like I forgot about this one. Now, this one might be difficult because it's a fairy. Well, it's going to have fairy moves, and of course, we're going to use our Miraidon. But it might not be so bad. We're going to give it a shot anyway. I always say when it comes to Christmas, birthdays, whatever, if somebody offers me, you know, do you want to take a sneak peek at your gift, or do you want me to tell you what I got you? And I'm like, no, because part of the gift is waiting. So in that sense, I'm kind of contradicting myself with, you know, I can't do the raids until we stream, but I want to see them early. Like, I don't know, I guess maybe it's not the worst thing because it lets me know how many raids we have to look forward to in the stream, and then if there's none, actually, then I could save time of roaming around on stream and do something more productive. So maybe it logically makes more sense. Is that just me trying to find a way to excuse my... what is the term? My lack of discipline? I don't know. Alright, let's get our special attack boost. Do not play rough me. Rock Smash is okay, just don't lower my defense. Thank you. I should actually try to paralyze you first. Maybe that's the smart thing, because we have a 1 in 3 chance of causing paralysis with the discharge. I don't get it. Excuse me. Maybe what I'll do, I'll try discharge for starters. If it doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and just go with our charge beams to power up. Dragon says, should Garchomp get a new shiny? I think it should get a new shiny. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if it did, because its standard shiny is not anything really to write home about. But that's actually something I thought of. What would you folks think of this if they brought this into the future? We know Pokemon can have regional forms. You know, Alolan Sandshrew, Galarian, Stunfisk, stuff like that. Oh, that hardly did anything to me. What if they made regional shinies? So, I'm sure everyone knows shiny Magikarp is golden, right? If you've ever played the game Magikarp Jump, I think it's called. It's like a short little mini-game thing on, I think it's for mobile app and stuff. There's a whole bunch of different Magikarp patterns. There's like blue Magikarp, there's spotted Magikarp, there's like just a whole bunch of different patterns of Magikarp. And I thought, what if those were all shiny Magikarp from different regions? I think that would be cool. So just using Magikarp as an example, what if, so traditional, a shiny Sandshrew is green. What if it was red from another region? What if it was like blue? There's a question I want you guys to answer in the chat. Think of your favorite shiny Pokemon, or if you have several, just think of any one of your favorite shinies. Or maybe an unfavorite. Either way, think of a shiny, and what color would you give its regional shiny if it was in a new region? Like, say, Gen 10 when it comes out. For example, the Garchomp we just talked about, as Dragon said. Ooh, should Garchomp's shiny in the next region be different? Because that would be a cool way to indicate where they came from, too. Because you could easily breed, I shouldn't say easily breed a shiny, but you could easily try to breed a shiny in a later game, but it wouldn't have the traditional shiny colors. That would make it even more rare, right? So if you were to advance it through the different generations, you would have that classic shiny color to it. Alright, we're taking this thing down a ton. Look at that. Didn't even faint once. Good stuff. Amber says, tell me if this is funny that you see a lot of Pokemon looking at you even if you're not moving. Well, here's the thing. Excuse me, you are fainted. Thank you. I was going to do some item hunting a few nights ago. I was waiting, so there was a Haunter outbreak. I thought, you know what? I'll take some down. I'll get some Ghastly Gas. I'll look for a shiny. Never happened, but anyways. I got to the region, or I got to the area where the outbreak is supposed to be. No Haunter at all, and I realized, oh, it's the middle of the day. So I thought, okay, let me just... I'm not going to save my game while I'm here. I was going to wait and watch as the day changes tonight. It took about 20 minutes total. First of all, let's see what herbs we get. We got a sour! Guys, we got the sour herb! We just need one more. We need a salty. And that's supposedly the rarest one, too. Look at all the mints we got also. Oh, okay, this was good. I gotta keep going. I didn't even eat a meal for that. I'm assuming that the meals will only... You know what? Maybe the meals have been hurting me. What if the meal power increases the standard items we get, which has overridden the chance of getting an herb? Do you think? I'm not eating no more meals. I'm just gonna do these straight up battles. Okay. Where are we heading off to next? All we need is get the salty, and then I can start bringing back some Pokemon. I'm definitely doing this after stream, by the way. I'm going after these guys. Eevee gives a lot of LP for their Eevee fur, I think it is. So, and Vaporeon, what I'm going to do is eat a meal that gives water, or item drop water power. So I should be getting a lot of Eevee fur. And possibly finding shiny Vaporeon for maybe a shiny auction this weekend. Who knows? We will see, but I got the herb. Persian could be a gold color, says Darker Ninja. Would that be the standard Persian or a lowland Persian? I mean, either way, gold makes sense because they're all about, you know, shiny things and stuff. Alright, what do we got here? 5-star Teapot. Actually, this is good because I do need to get 10 of those Sinistea chips. I think I've only got 3. But to get the Armor Rouge item, oh no, Ceruledge item, we definitely want to take down and get 10 of these chips. We should get plenty from doing this fight. Where am I missing? I'm missing everything. Dragon Capoeira says you would make your second favorite Lucario shiny black. And Garchomp could be Gibble's shiny colors. Yeah, like yellow underbelly, the brighter blue. I could see that. Because it's, I mean, currently, of course, Garchomp shiny is like not much, really. Luciano says, you're trading to fill the Galar Pokedex. You're failing to get Milotic, Slurpuff, and Aromatisse. Those two, Slurpuff and Aromatisse, aren't they... I think each one needs a certain item. There's like, I think the Whipped Dream and the Sachet, I think. You might be able to get those from certain battle tower type things. Maybe. Or maybe you can just find them somewhere. I'm not sure. Did we paralyze it? Did we even hit it? I'm assuming we hit it and it just hasn't shown us yet. Why? What the game is happening? Yeah, we hit it. Yeah, get some congrats on getting the Sour Mystica. The Sour Mystica. I love it. Oh, it is paralyzed. Nice. You're waiting for Pokemon Home to connect to Scarlet and Violet? Everyone is. But definitely, me too. I'm a little patient on that because I still have to get my Pokemon the ribbons they need to get in Shield and Legends Arceus. I mean, I could technically send them into here immediately because they can go back, I think. I want to be careful about that, though. If they can't go back, then that's not great. No, that's not great either. Also not good for me. Shields are up. Can we Terrasilize yet? Okay, we still have our special attack boost. Not just yet. Let's do another Charge Beam then. Luciano has Flabebe and Dunsparce. Nice. When you send it to, when you send Dunsparce to these games, will you evolve it into the Dunsparce? I missed? Come on. Oh, this thing's fast. It's got the weak armor. We're still gonna hit it, so let's try Charge Beam again. Dark Ninja says both Persians should have the golden colors. I haven't said what I would do. You know, honestly, being a purple fan, I could see going with Squirtle, giving it a purple shell. Maybe, and going with like a brown for its like its blue skin color. So my favorite Ninja Turtle is Donatello, and we know he has the purple headband or the bandana. And his action figure, like whenever they have to differentiate the 4 turtles by skin color, Donnie's usually a brownish green. So maybe maybe a brown-green Squirtle with the purple shell would be my choice. That shield's almost gone, man. Poltergeist, I think you're in trouble. Just give me the salty herb too. You put tea, you put salt in tea, don't you? Do you? Is tea salty? Please say yes. That will encourage us to give us the salty tea, salty herb from the teapot. Your speed's not going any higher, man. When did I get burned? I didn't even notice. Excuse me. Let's parabolic charge. Actually, your speed's maxed out, but you are paralyzed. I guess we're still faster. Dragon Capybara also wants to see a new fire grass type, a pepper lizard. Well, what if in the DLC they give Scovillian a new evolution? That would be interesting if they haven't really done that before, right? Given a current species Pokemon an evolution in the DLC. Or technically, did they kind of? So Slowpoke was introduced in the Isle of Armor DLC, but the Galarian Slowking did not become a thing until the Crown Tundra, I think. Now, you could argue that both, like the basic Galarian Slowpoke was DLC itself, so it wasn't really there from the start of Sword and Shield. But I guess technically they have given a new evolution through DLC. Interesting. Alright, let's catch this teapot, short and stout. Let's see if we can get a bunch of those chips. And do we get another herb? This is it! Not quite. Got 5 Sinistee chips. It's not bad. I'll take that. That's a new addition to our Pokedex as well. Dragon is hoping that I get all the Herba Mystica. Me too. I just need to get that salty and I can bring back... Well, what I do plan to do, I've said before, is once per stream, I'll be using 1 herb in whatever sandwich that we make, because I'm going to do 5 streams in a row where it's going to be all multiplayer sessions. I'm going to invite people into the Paldea region here in my game, and we'll go all over the place doing whatever the heck we want to do, and we'll start off with one of our Scooby-Doo sandwiches, and I'm going to contribute one of my Herba Mystica to it. And then I'm going to be able to heal some damage from my Pokemon. Yes! So we have Poltergeist, the black tea Pokemon. These Pokemon multiply by creeping into teapots and pouring themselves into leftover tea. Oh, it's a phony! This is a phony form! Get out of my party, you phony. He's a faker. Not faker. Alright, enough faking. Let's go back to our chat screen. Pause. Okay, where am I at? Luciano says, yeah, the Tera barrier comes on up. Fortunately, it wasn't too much to worry about. Hopefully, Game Freak will redesign some Paldean Pokemon. Which ones do you think would be redesigned? Or do you mean giving new Paldean forms? Because that's another thing we could be seeing. Actually, yeah, Galarian Slowpoke wasn't a thing until the DLC came out. So we could be seeing... Of all the Pokemon that have not been brought into Paldea yet, presumably we're going to get, you know, plenty more with whatever DLC. They could introduce Galarian forms of things like, say, Vulpix or something that hasn't appeared yet. Luciano says, we have Snack Pod, the Snack Pack Pokemon. It's king of the slumber parties. His ears are very deaf. Not even a scream can make him listen. So, you know what? I could see that having the ability of soundproof. So all sound-based moves have no effect on it. You hope I'll keep streaming until April. Well, as long as I still have my computer and internet connection and the games, and actually quite a few things that go into streaming. But as long as I have it all, I don't plan to stop, so I should be here. Dark Ninja says, maybe Scovillian can evolve and be like a Grassfire Dodrio. Yeah, actually. Or what if it had a split evolution? Think of, like, what if it became, like, it still keeps the Grass-Fire typing, but what if one form has an ability to boost fire power, like fire moves, and the other form has, like, a grass boost ability, and either head is bigger with, like, the other head smaller next to it. That would be interesting. Luciano says, Shroodle, Spidops, and Golden Go. Oh, you want to see them redesigned. And Dragon says, why stop streaming in April? Well, it is my birthday in April, so, I mean, I could take a day to not do that. But, I mean, for the actual birthday itself, I might. But, I don't know. We'll see. You say, good, I won't stop for a long time. I don't plan on it. Unless, like if life things happen. Like, recently, we had a loss in the family just last week. So I took that week to just be like, no, we're gonna focus on family stuff. But I'm back to it now, at least, anyways. All right, let us go back to our recording. We've got 2 more segments to get through today. Scovillian is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. You could name them after the lead singer, actually, or whoever you like in that band. Fun fact, I don't know who's in that band, but I know the name. All right, next segment has begun. So we got to find another 5-star. We're still looking for one more herb. We may be able to make it happen. Let's go to this one. I think this and this are 5 stars. Let's go check it out. Dragon says, we've got so many subs, or I was going to say substitutions. We have so many subscribers on the channel and almost no views. That doesn't seem right, does it? What I need people to do is shout these videos out to more people. Now, one way you can do that is, of course, by liking, commenting / chatting on the video. Because, like, from what I understand, the more interaction that a video gets, 5-star greeting, the more it gets pushed out to other people through the YouTube algorithm. But direct sharing of, like, if you have other social media, if you just throw a link to one of my videos or a stream that's upcoming, that word of mouth can definitely help get more viewers watching as well. So, if you feel like doing so, I encourage you to do it. I forget how it looks, but there should be like a share button at the bottom of the video, and that could lead to more people checking it out. Even if one person shares and only, say, 10 people look at that, that's still 10 more people seeing that share than would have seen otherwise. And if only one of them clicks on it, that could be someone that's like, I like this, let's share this ourselves, and then it just builds compounds on itself. It's like a snowball rolling down the hill, rolling down Mount. What's the big one? I'm trying to think in Breath of the Wild terms. I mean, we could say Mount Glaciadia, whatever it's called here. What is the big, you know, the one near Hateno Village? It's not Hylia. It's one of the 3 goddesses. Mount Lanayru. I'm dumb. It's like a snowball rolling down from the peak of Mount Lanayru. And by the time it hits where that Lionel waits for you at the bottom, oh, that Lionel. But basically, yeah, just snowball effects. Oh, you got rid of my stab boost? Dude, you're a punk. You get critical hit me? Dude, you're a punk. Dude, where's my car? Alright, let's get my boost back, hopefully. Yes, indeed. Don't bother, guys. I'm not impressed by that. You just shielded. Man, I'm not even ready to terrestrialize yet, am I? Oh, you got paralyzed. Don't defense yourself. Come on. Can I? Yep. Wait, let's Electro Drift, try to break that shield. Where are we at? Emery says, you're still surrounded by Pokemon. Are you still doing your surprise trades? Why? Phones are caught on the fan. Ugh! Okay, we need to heal everybody. I'm gonna do a cheer. Heal up! What else do we add? Dragon says, I love your streams. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you do. I'm glad to, like, this is all, again, I always say these are things I could just be doing off screen, but you know, I like hanging out with you guys and giving you something to watch. If you have nothing else to do, you want to hang out, this is always a place you can do so. Luciano says, Golden Go will be treasure-headed with coin body. It tricks its prey, pretending to be a treasure chest, and grabs them with its coin hands. I feel like, not to downgrade what you just said, but I feel like, based off of, like, you know, say, DuckTales, I feel like Golden Go, instead of a treasure or chest form, it should have the money bin form. Like from DuckTales. Like Scrooge's money bin. Okay, you're telling me that a greeting that knows Tail Whip is handling this fight. Is that what this game is trying to tell me right now? Because I haven't terastallized yet. I'm stupid. I thought I clicked that. Anyways. And Maurice says if anybody's new, just give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment. Exactly. Because, again, those are all interactions that boost future viewerships, hopefully. Dragon froze. No. And Marie has a Riolu looking at you as well while secret trading. Now we're hitting some damage out. I don't know why I didn't realize I hadn't terastallized. Oof. And a parallel charge. Come on, heal me. Toad School. It says, why are you running me? Luciano has added. Did I heal much? Or heal up a lot? Dragon says, Chaz, day 2 of asking, make a video of all your teams. I'll keep asking that. That will remind me. I probably wouldn't do that until at least we have a region that all Pokemon can come into. Because, like right now on the channel, I have all the different playthroughs of previous generations that you can actually see the teams as they develop. Like, one of my main guys is my Swampert from Hoenn, Pokemon Sapphire. So if you were to watch that playthrough, you would see when I received Mudkip from Professor Birch. You actually see how he develops over time. And that's kind of why I wanted to do all those playthroughs, because a lot of people, they'll play a Pokemon game, and it's just like, oh, we're just playing from the start. Whatever we find is what we have. But for me, it's always been about the uniqueness of them and the adventures each one of them goes through that I wanted to highlight. Because, like, the Pokemon that you eventually... Well, the Pokemon you see me using in Legends Arceus and Pokemon Shield in the post-game, those are all Pokemon that have built up over different generations of games. You'll see them here in Pokemon Violet once we can connect the games with home. Are we really not going to beat a Greedent? I thought this would be the easiest win. That stockpile, man. Oof. Discharge, I guess. It's more powerful. Can't believe we're not going to win this. If I am quick enough to get another discharge, maybe. Come on. Mash that button. Come on. Come on. No! You know what? The odds of actually getting the salty herb from this thing probably doesn't matter. If we have time after all the other raids, maybe I'll come back to that. But there's actually something else I need to do too. Well, first I'm going to go off to the next water raid that we see and try to take that on. But I have to go talk to Mr. Sandwich Guy. How do I hit the wrong button after all this time? Wait a second. I just saw something. Hang on. Let's check my decks. We got more stuff. We got 10 Dusk Balls. We got a Shiny Stone. And we don't have enough for those candies yet. Fair enough. But yeah, we gotta talk to Mr. Sandwich Man in every which way. He's gonna teach us new sandwiches. Thanks to our Sour Herba Mystica. Oh, speak of Scovillian. Look, it's on our mini-map down there. Alright, let's get to this other water one. See if it's a 5 star. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to scare you. I think I was more scared than them. It is the meanest Pokemon. Anne Marie's right. How dare it do that? I think I checked this off screen. I think it's a 3-star Chansey, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So, no chance of an herb from that one. So, no big loss by skipping out over there. I'll have to do my item harvesting after the shield stream tonight, because I'm less than an hour and a half away from that for the members. And I really want to make sure to get those Vaporeon battled. Because I want to get all the Eevee furs. Ah, it's only forced. No, I'm not challenging this thing. Alola to Dazzling Shell. Welcome to our stream, where we've actually accomplished something for a change. We've accomplished 2 major things here. Who wants to fill in Alolan Dazzling Shell? Alolan, the Alolan form of Dazzling Shell. Who wants to fill in? I can't hit any buttons right. What 2 major accomplishments I have achieved thus far today? I mean, I could, but I'm gonna say, if you want to see, you must go back and watch the full stream. More viewership. That's me being greedy. But also me being like, you know, it's probably funner to experience it for realsies. Are there any shinies? That's the other thing. I shouldn't just rush to my next destination. I should take my time and see. Like, a lot of times, actually, if you were watching the Pokemon Legends Arceus stream today, I randomly encountered a shiny Shellos going from place to place. So shinies can appear wherever. Are you a shiny? Probably not. I'm assuming. Alright. What do we got here? 3-star. Eh. Where else do we have potential? Wait, I guess there's not as many 5 stars as I thought. Let's check this flying one anyway, though. Alright, and then we'll head to the Every Which Way sandwich shop and get some more recipes. I have also noticed, like, since I have so many extra spicy Herba Mystica, I can make a sandwich with 2 spicy Herba Mystica condiments and any 1 ingredient. Oh, I hit the wrong button. And it's giving me level 3 Sparkling Power and Tidal Power plus Humongo Power, or Humongous Power. So I have the potential now to start getting more shinies and stuff. Really? That's all you're going to give me is a 4-star? So I do believe that does round out all the type advantage raids available to me today. I might fight you again, Greedent. I don't know. I feel like we've done pretty good today as it is, though, getting the 6-star raid complete finally. Should I go back and talk to the professor? Because Jacques told me not to. We'll wait. I'm going to head over here to Every Which Way and unlock some more recipes. Our sour herbs will reveal us good stuffs. See, Dazzling Shell says, I was getting ready for your walk in Pokemon Go, walking for about 15 to 30 minutes a day for normal days. Honestly, it's getting to the point where the weather is getting decent again in my area. Like, honestly, we have not had a really bad winter. Maybe just a couple of decent snowstorms. Although tomorrow they say they're calling for a decent amount of snow. But we're getting close to the point when I think I'm going to pick up Go and Bloom again. By the way, who watched the Nintendo Direct and saw the info about Pikmin 4? For anyone that plays Pikmin or Pikmin Bloom. Yes, Herba something or other. I can feel the inspiration. The recipes are making themselves in my brain. And here you go. New master level sandwiches, Huff Puff. Those are some wild recipes I came up with just now. Give them a try sometime. They'll make top tier sandwiches for sure. Yes, sour Herba Mystica is mine. Let me. I want to show it. I want to show the nice there we go. The nice rainbow of Herba Mystics that I have. I just need the white one. The white stuff. Right here. We got the sweet. We got the sour. We got the bitter. What do they say? Sweet says, a legendary condiment told of only in books. Word has it that one taste of its sweet flavor stimulates the digestive system and cures a lack of appetite. Sour Herba Mystica says, this surpassingly sour condiment is said to be super effective, like a Pokemon hit, in helping the eater recover from exhaustion. Only a scant few people know it exists. Bitter says, a legendary condiment with a deeply bitter taste. It's said to dramatically bolster a body's immune defenses, though it hasn't been proven. I need some of that myself. I have a really low immune system. I get colds all the time. And the spicy is the legendary condiment said to have the mightiest of all spicy flavors. It said the single bite will kick the metabolism into high gear immediately. Cool. Break time! Alright, pause it. Oop. Here first, and then pause it up. Okay, what am I missing out on right now? Dark Ranger says, could we see a new form of Team Flare? Oh, actually, you know what? If there is Kalos DLC, was Team Flare officially disbanded? Like, what happened to Lysandre after the whole legendary thing and the mana cannon or whatever it was? I feel like he was arrested. I can't remember exactly. Although, if you play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and do the Team Rainbow Rocket, you find out that Lysandre from a different dimension actually did achieve his goal. Did he? I mean, he must have, because they all did. Wasn't his goal to wipe out all the Pokemon, though? That's something. I liked how Colress turned out to be like a good guy in that, though. That was so... I would have loved it if it was actually the team leaders from whatever dimension we were in. I felt like it was... I didn't like it as much. Like, I'll just say right now, I know right now Marvel and DC are doing stuff about, like, you know, multiverses and this and that. I'm not a big fan of multiverse stuff because I always like knowing that the character I'm watching or reading or whatever is the character I have followed this whole time. Like, I'll give you an example of why, to me, the multiverse things aren't as cool. There was, in one of the Spider-Man series of comics, there were these, I don't think they were called Spider Slayers, but they were like some sort of Spider-Man hunting group. And they go to this one dimension where Spider-Man and Wolverine are just like hanging out or whatever, and they attack, so Spidey and Wolvie, you know, go in to defend themselves. One of them obliterates Wolverine so that all of his organic material was just obliterated, leaving just the adamantium skeleton. But because he has no organics left, that Wolverine died. And I'm just like, okay, am I supposed to care? Because that's not the real Wolverine. I know it's that dimension's Wolverine, but I feel like when they do multiverse stuff, they're too free with, oh, we can just get rid of this character and that character because they're not the real ones, but they're still the characters of that dimension. Just, I don't know. So that's why I would have liked it if it was, say, Maxie and Archie from the standard timeline of Pokemon, let's say, that although their mission was quashed by the hero, they honestly, though, that still even kind of makes no sense, because either of them had their own plan to conquer, or not conquer the world, but like to make the world better for Pokemon, or people. I'm rambling. I just don't like multiverse stuff. It's hard to keep track. Excuse me. So, Amory says, talk to the professor. I could. Yeah, I got the Sour Herb Dazzling Shell, indeed. What was my first Sinnoh team, Ask Dragon? That was an interesting part of my life, let's say, because it wasn't really high-tier Pokemon. Sinnoh, I started with Piplup, and that was one of the Pokemon that I wound up never evolving, by the way. I just liked it. Well, when he was going to evolve, at level 16, I think it was, he actually got knocked out in a gym battle versus the first gym leader. Yes, the Rock-type gym leader I lost to, with a Piplup and Bidoof at the time. So anyway, although he hit level 16, because we whited out, he didn't get the evolution prompt. I'm like, I think that's fate telling me that, no, don't evolve, slip in my Piplup. But anyway, my full team by the end of the story was Piplup, the Barrel, Onix, Weavile, Blissey, and Clefairy. So, and back then, yes, Clefairy was a normal type. They didn't have Fairy type just yet, so I had 3 normal types on my team, 2 water types on the team. No, yeah, 3 normal. So it wasn't very type diverse. Not much type diversity. But as time went on, that's when I started, like, I think Gen 5 or even 6 was when I was like, I really got to start looking at my overall squad from various regions and being like, what types do I need more of? It wasn't until Gen 6 that I actually added my first Steel type. And that was Aegislash. So every region I get to, I want to try to add a new Steel type, which we did here with our Tinkaton. Alright, Ganondorf approaching, Dazzling Shell says. By the way, for those of you that watched the Nintendo Direct, the voice that we heard during the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer, do you think that was Ganondorf? Because that doesn't sound like a Ganondorf voice to me. Luciano says gliding mane could be a Paradox Miss Magius. Yeah, there's a Paradox Mischievous, right? Amory says, I think I know what the spicy herb of Mystica do. I can take it to the overdrive. I mean, I would see that. Dazzling Shell did see the direct yesterday. It looks like the game is going to be afoot this May. May 12th. I am eagerly looking forward to that date now. Tears of the Kingdom comes out May 12th. You know I'm going to, as soon as I get a chance, I'm going to try to pre-order it somewhere. And I'm going to try to play it. And here's what I'm thinking. Normally, I try to pace the games out. I'll play an hour one day, an hour the next. I may even decide just to do like 3 or 4 hour streams of Tears of the Kingdom once it comes out. What would you think about that? Would you want to sit here for several hours at a time watching me fumble my way through that game? Because if it's anything like starting Breath of the Wild, there could be plenty of deaths. And I think I'll do a sort of another Professor's Lab loot incentive for that. Maybe. Luciano's got some more evolutions or pre-evolution ideas for the Paradox Pokemon. Dragon did start with Piplup. Dazzling Shell says, how about return to Dreamland DX? I don't know. Eventually, I do want to do a Kirby game, because Kirby is pretty decent. He's a major Nintendo character, and he's not been represented yet on our channel. Darker Ninja says, if not, Lissandre, maybe a 4-member of Team Flare restarts it. You know what? We don't really know what happened to Xerosic, do we? He could do something. Dragon's team in Sinnoh was Empoleon, Staraptor, Luxray, Roserade, Garchomp, and Garchomp. 2 Garchomp? You broke the no duplicates rule. That isn't actually a rule, but some people follow. Anne-Marie would like to see how I do with this new Zelda game. I would as well. Sandy Shocks distorts? Does it? Well, I know it can probably discharge. I think that's the long stilted Magneton thing. Aren't these Paradox Pokemon interesting? They have various like different forms and stuff. Or not various forms, but they are paradoxes of various evolution forms. Wait, back here. Start recording again. We got one more segment, I believe, to get through. Where's my timer? Yeah, okay. So in fact, I'm going to turn this time down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to get back to the last segment for today, and let's begin. So I feel like, with not much else to do story-wise right now, I want to head back to the school, and first of all, should I talk to the professor? I feel like maybe I should, just in case something happens, but I do know, as Anne-Marie had said in a previous stream, that we can talk to our 3 friends, Penny, Nimona, and Arvin. So maybe some storyline happens there. Do we have Miraidon ready still? No, we don't. I'd rather not lose any more Pokemon, so let's let our immune to KO's Pokemon lead the way here. Excuse me. Were you? Oh, I thought he was being held at gunpoint by that Psyduck. Okay. Anyway. Did you say you had Lucario? Oh, I see. Okay. Lucario instead of the second Garchomp. I gotcha. I understand now. Let's see if we can talk to the director. I'll probably just go to his office anyway. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants to know how to get the Paldean Champion ribbon, once you've completed the first of the Academy Ace tournaments, talk to this guy. He'll set up a new. Basically, you got to fight through 4 trainers, and your team that you win that challenge with will get that Paldean Champion ribbon as well, from what I've been told. Excuse me. Anyways, all right. No, I don't need to visit class. What am I doing? I'm gonna sneak away. Can we talk to our director? No. I'm gonna go back there anyway. Just say hi. Yeah. I should go talk to Mr. Jacques, actually. You know what? I should, because he might give me something for the Pokedex or Pokedex work. I'm so glad that you came to the Uva Academy, Master Chaz. See ya. I'm leaving. I'm gonna form my own academy. Biology lab. This might be where he's at. He might actually be in the staff room too, though. But hello, hello. There he is. What do you even have in there? Aim to register 200 species. Alright, what am I at? Where's my Pokédex? I am sitting at Only 152. Wow. We still got a little bit of work to do. So let's go in the order that we met people. We met Nimona first. So she's in the schoolyard. And let's see what happens up here. Where is she? Where is she? Why is she hiding so well? Hey, point out, Miraidon. This is nice, letting out my legendary in the schoolyard. Flexing on every other student here. She's gotta be somewhere. Am I being too impatient? Probably. Oh, hi you! Dendra! What's up? Oh, Sue, new kid, are you getting your training in? Yes, how's your sandwich making, by the way? Still gross? Alright then. Where is Nimona? I feel like I'm gonna roam around the whole place before I find her. She's right in the middle, isn't she? Or not, maybe? Where is Nimona? Psych, I saw her. I missed, though. Alright, what's up? Oh, hey, Chaz! Great timing. I've been having the hardest time lining up opponents to battle. But now I found you, in the schoolyard no less. It'd be silly not to battle. What do you say? Sure. I knew I could count on you. I hope you're not too strong, though. Oh, wait. Okay, I just spent 2 whole hours battling. I hope it didn't take any knockouts. Ah, good stuff. Gotta step up my game so I'll be ready anytime for that Academy Ace tournament. I know I sprang my battle fever on you out of nowhere. Thanks for being up for it. Okay. Now, do we follow her somewhere? What are you guys saying? If you talk to all your friends like 5 times, you get to visit the room. Okay. You gotta look around the place. She's very good at hiding. Dazzling Shell says, say, if I do Black Diamond Special Pearl, the Pokemon League is even harder and gets something that it's a remake. What? How could Cynthia be harder than she is? Or was? Oh, okay, she's in... Should I track her down? I don't know. Do I want to keep talking to her or talk to everybody once? I want to do everybody once. We only got a few minutes left for this stream anyway. Let's go talk to RV. Technically, we did meet him second. We didn't meet Penny until we made it into the next, or the school grounds. Hey, Arv. Yo, Chaz, you grabbing something to eat, too? Man, you sure did give me a beating in that Academy Ace tournament. Seems like all my closest buddies are in another league, you know. I mean, look at you. You just up and became a champion in your first year to boot. You know, that's pretty amazing, right? I also beat up your dad. Sorry, your robot dad. Then there's Nimona, top marks in every class at school, and she's champion rank too. Now I hear Penny's got some kind of offer to work for the Pokemon League or something. You don't have a lot going for you when you name all these other accomplishments. I seem to be the only average one around here. Nothing special about me. No, I'm not gonna say your dad is super famous, because it's like that's not his achievement. Your achievement is you made all those moves. You brought Doggo, Mabostiff back from the brink. Nah, I mean, it's just like a hobby, really. I only learned how to do the basics because my dad wasn't around to cook for me. But, wait, my dad! See, now that Mabostiff is doing so much better, and since the treasure hunt is still going and all, I've been thinking of a new goal. To find myself! You're missing? And I guess you've really got to start by knowing where you come from, which means I should learn more about my dad, right? He was a student of this school once, too. That's what I heard. I'm going to search the whole school for info about what kind of person he really was. Thanks for the inspiration, little buddy. Cool. I'm helping him to find his dad missing in time. Do you think his dad's really dead? Would they really do that in a Pokemon game? I don't know. That could have just been the AI covering up something. But whatever. Hey, Pens. Whisper. Oh, hey, Chaz. I'm checking in on Atticus. Oh, yeah, she's watching over all the... Wait, did I already jump the gun and talk to her once? Because I know we saw Vegeta and Ortega at one point, right? So, keep your voice down, okay? Whisper, whisper. Appreciate it. What if I actually just said to her, whisper, whisper? I must say, the Academy Emporium stocks some rather splendid wares. I admit my expectations were far lower than warranted. Yeah, it was. Whatever. Wow, he really seems to have taken a shine to the school store. Doesn't seem like he'll notice us anytime soon, so I guess there's no point in whispering. Thank you! Probably shouldn't shout either, though. You know, all my Team Star friends, it's Atticus I'm worried will have the most trouble fitting in. He's so tall. Greetings, my good shopkeep. I would very much like to acquire the limited edition ninja garments released today. We could buy those too, right? I believe you have 5 sets in stock, yes? Ah, the ninja cosplay set, yes? I'm sorry, dear, but someone bought the last 2 from us earlier. We're completely sold out. Oh, fiddlesticks. This cannot be. If I am unable to procure those garments, why, they'll ruin everything. I bet it's one of the other Team Star punks that bought them as a gift to him. It appears I have no choice but to track down this rival patron of mine, and when I find them... Whoa. I shall fix them with my piercing gaze and beg on bended knee for the garments, ninja garments, I crave so crave. I can't read your words. I'm too blinded by your beauty. What? Since when was Atticus this good looking? Wait, no, focus. If he starts begging for some kid out of their ninja outfit, people will think he's a weirdo. We should stop him, right? Let's just see how this pans out. I have a feeling, as I said, it's going to be another Team Star that bought them. Seriously? But... Oh, Don Atticus, here you are. It's the little kid dude. My young compadre. I must apologize. I got the garments I promised you so that we might dress as ninja together. Oh, yeah, I got us covered. I already bought 2 sets of that ninja cosplay stuff for us to wear. I beg your pardon. When I came here earlier, the shopkeeper lady said, or she was putting them out on the shelves. So I bought one for you and one for me. You know how popular these outfits are. I was super lucky to be able to snag them. Now come on, let's go play ninja outside. Goodness me, what a happy turn of events. I shall retrieve my shuriken... Those aren't toys. From my quarters, so that we may enjoy some target practice. We'll play with blades? Let's go play with blades. Let's go out with other people. I can also use my masterful stitchery to transform thy ninja garments into a sublime vision of poison. What say you? I'm good, thanks. Ha ha ha! The insolence of this one. You guys have to head out? Alright, see you later at Luciano. I see Dragon Capybara has said bye as well. Take her easy, although you're probably gone by the time I read that. Phew. Looks like he was able to wrap up this little escapade without making a scene. Are those water bottles? But more importantly, Atticus has already made a friend at school. Neat. Kinda makes me feel bad that I thought I had to spy on him. Anyway, I guess I'll get going. Hasta la vista, baby! Hey. Emery's saying they're gonna play ninjas with actual ninja weapons? Yes, that's dangerous. If you guys have seen the new, where am I going? The new Amanda the Adventurer, where she acts like a pirate because she has a knife to cut apples, y'all know how dangerous some of those blade things can be. I haven't played the game, but I have watched Game Theory GT Live. Who else here watches GT Live, by the way? By the way, we're done, because that's all the time we got for today's Pokemon Violet. That's a cool vision going out the door. I'm going to save up the game, and I'm going to say thank you for watching today's episode of Violet, as we finally have accomplished stuff. I'm in the rain. Save up our game. We have only one more herb to find from these raids. I'm going to find it, hopefully the next stream. And as soon as I do, we'll be doing 5, count them 5, not 4, but 5 multiplayer sessions where I'm going to heal up probably my original squad. I kind of want to bring them back. I got to do some training for them because they're still like in the 50s-ish. So, but you can't train them if they're not back on the squad, right? So anyway, thanks for watching today's episode, everybody. If you enjoyed it, of course, make sure you smack that like button down below and show your support to the channel and everyone else that it gets broadcast out to. If you want to see what has brought us to this point of Pokemon Violet, I had to stop and think what game this is right now of today. Make sure you check out that link in the description or the outro for the full playlist of Pokemon Violet. And if you want to follow along for future episodes, you can either subscribe to the channel or join as a member and hit the bell button to get notified when the new streams and videos are coming your way. With all that, Professor Chaz is now signing off. Thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. So that's all our recorded segment. Let's go back here and finish up with some chats. They'll take you to the room and you keep on talking to them every time. Okay. Darker Ninja says, I had nightmares from battling Cynthia. Okay, honestly, if you watch my Pokemon Pearl playthrough, it was rough here on the channel. But the first time I fought her for realsies, I actually did win the first time. But it was so long and drawn out. Like, her last Pokemon, I believe, was Milotic, and mine was my Blissey. And it eventually came down to struggle. Because I had Soft-Boiled, it had Recover. I forget what other moves I had, but essentially, I know I had Copycat, because that's a move that Blissey can't relearn, and I thought, I want to keep that. So, I forget, like, what Copycat we were using. Like, basically, Copycat lets you throw the previous move back at the user. But yeah, we came down to struggling. I somehow managed to win after all that. It was not a glorious victory, but it was a victory nonetheless. Cynthia is tough, says Dazzling Shell. The remakes make her final team quite tough. But it's not just her. Is it like in Hisui you have to fight Giratina? Or what if, Cyrus comes back? I just something to think. I know it's not Silent. That's the good guy from Gen 5. Luciano says the DLC should be the depth of Null. What if they actually do explore more about type Null? Dark Greninja says, he stole my Greninja's water shuriken, right? And that's not a toy to play with. Alright, Amory's got to head off to bed, and Dazzling Shell says, which Herba exactly? I need Herba Mystica, the salty one. That's the only one I'm missing. From what Unknown Spike has mentioned previously, the sour one is the rarest. So, you know, hopefully we'll get the salty one very soon, because we already got the rarest one. But that remains to be seen. Alright, and I will be seeing you folks later, because I'm going to sign off, prepare for a members live stream tonight of Pokemon Shield, where I think I'm going to do some Kung Fu sightseeing on the Isle of Armor. We'll see. Anyway, thank you folks for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time. And if you haven't seen the Nintendo Direct, go to their channel and watch it. A lot of cool games were revealed, so you're bound to find something that you're looking forward to. Alright, take her easy.